welcome to the first video upload here at Double Bogey Golf. Today we are playing a short par 3 course with myself and Outlaw. Just doing a little kind of more so like a two-man scramble, just best ball. If you've witnessed any of our shorts, you kind of know how the golf goes around here. Let's just get right into it. We got Outlaw here on the tee box on hole 1. Decent little shot, came up a little short right. This is kind of typically how we usually play this hole. We just can't seem to get anything on the green here to go. So we got myself up here for the first shot here on the tee box, and pretty much the exact same thing here. Kind of short and a little right. Gonna leave ourselves a tough little chip shot here onto the second one. Don't really have a lot of green to work with here, and we got kind of a little bit of a hill we got to both kind of chip this over. Just took the pitching wedge and the approach wedge out, so didn't really have anything of super high loft. Left the 60 and the 56 in the bag. So here we go, my second shot. Pretty much the exact same thing, maybe just a hair closer, but not much. And again, guys, like I said, we're playing best ball here. So, you know, we are doing no mulligans, playing best ball, just kind of seeing the lowest we can go, as you've seen on other videos. And on the, you know, YouTube shorts that we've uploaded, we are by no means what I would consider good golfers or what anybody else would consider good golfers. Means up here on his putt, gets it a little bit closer, just a little bit hanging to the left there. Nothing he can't finish up there, and tap on in here, starting hole 1 with the bogey. Going to go up to 1 over here as we will head up to hole 2. Here's Outlaw's shot here. Hole 2 was just a little short and a little bit to the left on this one. I think we both get in our heads where we try to overcorrect. You know, previous hole goes right and we kind of aim more left and vice versa. Really just need to stay consistent in what we do. I think that's going to help out a ton. But here we go, my first shot here on the tee box. And pretty much did the same thing. Kind of left that one a little bit short, and that one went pretty bad to the left. So we're going to be taking Outlaw's ball here. His stayed on the green in the back. Greens were terrible out there today, but it's a kind of a municipal par 3 course. They really don't take the greatest care out of it. It's like $6 to play, so I mean, you can't expect too much. Here we go for my putt, and leave it short, just like I always do. But that's all right. We got out of there with par. Here we are on hole 3. Means hits his. Goes back a ways here. And here is myself for the first shot on the tee box. This is a little kind of deceiving hole. The green kind of makes like a kind of like a swooping right, so the flag's kind of tucked all the way back there. Hit an actually a really solid shot here. That was a good look for us. I'd say maybe about 7-8 feet for a birdie putt here. This is what we would like to get a little bit better at. As you can see, our putting's not the greatest, but anything in that 6 to 10 foot range is just, you know, we're just not that good at putting. We finished it off on that one there, just to be a tap-in par to see if Outlaw could sink it. His does the same thing, just kind of stays right. And here we are up at hole 4. This one's just across water. This one may be about 105, 110, somewhere as far as yardage goes. Got a hold of that one really good. Was really happy with my tee shots pretty much all day today. Stuck that one, just went a hair long. Outlaw's did the same. His went just a bit longer than what my shot did. You know, 2 solid shots. Got some chip shots coming down. Outlaw literally lips this one out. Then here comes myself for the second shot here. Outlaw's pretty much in there for a par, so we're going to try to get aggressive with this one. Got aggressive with it, but, you know, kind of pushed it way left. And then the old spinaroonie in there for old Outlaw gets us another par, keeps us at 1 over. And here we are at hole 5. It's uphill. It's only about a 65, maybe 70-yard shot. It's basically all uphill. You've got basically a 2-tiered green on this one, so you can be long. It typically will roll back down. We have seen it stick, but typically it does roll back down to where it's a pretty decent putt. Outlaw shot here. His kind of went a little bit long. Mine stayed kind of short of the pin here, so we've got a decent look at birdie. He gets really close here. And then here's myself for the birdie putt. We really need a birdie to fall here, folks. Get back to even par, and we get it. Good birdie. If we could get consistent on those putts, we'd really be doing some things here. So here we go, tee shot for Outlaw. That one goes way left on him. Here comes my shot on the tee box. This one's a little deceiving hole. It is all downhill, but they do have pretty tough pin locations for these, these holes, especially, 5 through 9. It is just a 9-hole course, so, keep that in mind. And like I said, they don't take the greatest care of it. They try to do what they can, but the majority of their time and money is spent on keeping up with the actual golf course that's out there. But not a decent, short putt by any means. Here I go again, leaving everything short. I've definitely got to work on that. Outlaw's putt, we told him coming up to it, don't leave it short. You got to give it a chance. So he came back with the putt there to save par, keep us at even. This one's kind of similar to 2 holes before. It's pretty short, but it is straight uphill. I had probably one of the greatest golf shots of my life. It's kind of hard to see on the video, but we kind of lost it, and it was tracking right towards the pin. We thought there for a second that it may have dropped, but of course it didn't. But we did get to within about 3 feet, so it had to roll directly past the pin. So it was definitely a good shot. It definitely scared the pin. Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody up there. And here goes my amazing 3-foot putt miss. And guess what? Kept it short. Luckily, Outlaw's here to save us, putting us in, get us a birdie, taking us to 1 under. Going in here to hole 8. This one is the probably the second longest hole that's out there on the course. Could be the longest, just depending on the wind. But as far as yardage, it's the second longest. It's probably about 118, 120, somewhere in that ballpark. Hit a really, really good shot here. This one, again, is almost kind of like a 2-tiered green, but not as aggressive of a 2-tiered as we've seen before. Hit a really, really solid shot there, probably to about 12 feet. Means gets up there perfectly on line, just left it just a little bit short, and it didn't hit that first tier and kind of rolled back down. So we got, another birdie look here, which, we can't complain about. That's ideally what we're looking for on a par 3 course. We're trying to get better. Repetition's key. Doing the best I can to not leave putt short. Was very happy with that long putt. Like I said, probably in that 12 to 15 feet range. So we tapped in for our par. Then here on hole 9, this is one of our favorite holes because you basically have nothing that you can hit but green. You can go long and it'll come back down, down the hill. Definitely pushed this one left. Barely caught the very kind of left edge of the green, which is not where you want to leave yourself. Means a shot up here. He comes in. Really good hit. We were facing some pretty tough winds out there. Probably 20 to 25 mile an hour sustained winds. So that would have been right on line with the hole. But as you'll see here, this green is slopes the entire way down to the hole back towards the water. Really good putt there from Outlaw. And then so I know I've got to put something on it and try to get something close. He's in there for a pretty decent par putt, but we would like to get something a little bit closer. So we did get a little bit closer for a good little tap in par here by Outlaw to finish us up with 1 under for the day. We'll take it, and we are happy. We definitely appreciate you, hanging out, checking us out. If you would, just, subscribe, hit that like button. We're a new channel starting out, but we appreciate all the love, and we will have more to follow, guys.